It's the best damn podcast ever. His name is also fresh and he's clever. We make you laugh, we are insane. That's why the host has no name. Pod, it's the Hype Podcast. We don't come first, we come last. Pod, it's the Hype Podcast. Pod, it's the Hype Podcast. It's the Hype Podcast. We don't come first, we come last. Pod, it's the Hype Podcast.
It's me warming up my vocals.
Yeah, wow. This thing is up really loud. You know, I got some sounds back.
Hell yeah.
Somebody's cheering for me.
That's literally
That's what I did good for
literally
me.
two people. I love it.
Okay, so
that-
you want to go old school?
Which one's mine?
Coming to you
there we go.
live and uncensored. This is the Hype Podcast. I'm also fresh with my co-host, yet to be named.
That's me. We talk about everything from new gadgets, gizmos, politics, movies, and music.
We don't talk
And
about
our
any of
very
that.
own personal stories, because you know a motherfucker has to keep it real.
We just talk shit.
That's how this shit started. That's how it started. That is the original intro to the Hype Podcast.
That's actually not true. We go back before that fucking intro.
Well, we should just drive around the car and just talk shit to each other,
Yeah, right.
just randomly.
That's true.
Now, I want to tell you. Oops, that's the wrong camera. Hey, that was. She's coming up next.
Oh, God.
I want to tell you.
She's ready.
I want to tell you that I am so happy to be here with you. The Hype Podcast is my release for the week. If you can see my heartbeat, if you're watching the show and you're donating on Patreon, you can see my heartbeat. Because you don't donate on Patreon, you don't get to get all the special effects. I'm just saying. You ready to go?
You can see my heartbeat as I release the Kraken on the Hype Podcast.
I think it's for her to release her Kraken so I can podcast in her. I want to podcast in her.
Oh So Fresh is about to release the hounds. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Hype Podcast. I'm the host with no name.
My name is Also Fresh, and I have released the Kraken. I am back in action, and I have missed you. I'm lying. I don't even know what the fuck you look like. There's only 8 motherfuckers. You can't really admit this 8 motherfuckers. There's only 8. The 8 motherfuckers that watched the show last week, I want you to pat yourself on the back because you actually know how to be a unique individual. Because people were just fucking it off. Everybody's a follower. You want to follow fucking Jake Paul? You want to follow, what's his name, Stephen A. Smith?
Exactly.
Or you want to...
I'm giving you the fucking finger right now, bitch.
And I'll tell you, there's 2 things there's something you can't do. You cannot like Wheat Thins and Triscuits, and you cannot like the Hype Podcast and TikTok. Those are 2 things that you just can't do.
Mutually exclusive.
Mutually
fucking
Mutually
exclusive. And I'm gonna throw out a third one.
And pick a day to be gay, because you can't be bisexual.
I'm gonna throw out a third one.
What?
Or possibly a 4th one after your third one. I'm gonna say you can't like Stephen A. Smith and bagels. Because I hate that guy. Stephen A. Smith has the most annoying fucking cadence to his vernacular I've ever heard in my entire life.
Hey, but he looks like George Jefferson.
I don't care. He's not nearly as cool as George Jefferson.
Hey,
he doesn't have the fucking swag.
Shout out to the great Sherman Hemsley.
There you go.
Because if I ever cuss you out, it's because I grew up watching George Jefferson. Because if you fuck with me, it's not going to be a good time.
Dude, I had a good mind to fucking sick you on somebody this last week. I was gonna be like, oh, so fresh, get him. Arr, arr.
Just to let you know, the neighbor on Good Times sang the theme to the Jeffersons. That's how they connected. Anyway, Lionel actually created Good Times. Just to let you know. Anyway, but you almost had to sick me on somebody?
Yeah. I almost created some bad times this week.
Really?
My buddy that I used to work with. So at my old job.
I keep forgetting you have friends outside of this.
Yeah. I just sit around every week at my house just waiting for you to fucking text me all the time.
I do.
So my buddy, one of my best friends from school, I got him a job at the place that we used to work at the place I recently left.
Okay.
So
why'd you leave?
Well, we got laid off due to...
Were you asked to leave?
Yeah, we got laid off. And so...
Bunch of hookers and cocaine.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, that's what you guys...
Yeah, dude, you have all the sounds.
That's the old school sounds.
Yeah.
You should thank the Most High, and you should buy her thank you card.
I will never. So anyway, my buddy Andre, we'll use his government name because he's Brazilian, so he's not of this.
Is that what he is?
Yeah.
Now let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Let me just take a moment.
Can you listen to my story first?
No.
Oh, fucking hell.
Let me take a moment and tell you about Andre. Andre used to be my student as a DJ. Oh, you can see the light in the background. Yeah, I light up your life. I make you whole. Or feel whole. Anyway, Andre, I had no idea what the fuck he was. I thought he was Russian or something.
He probably is.
I mean, you know, you white folks just really jump genres all the fucking time.
First of all, he is not fucking white. You look at him.
What makes he's more Caucasian than I?
So is that the natural representative of white, lighter than you?
I thought he was Russian. Russians are white, right? Even though white people, you see white people look at Russians and like they're not like us.
Yeah, no.
I mean, American white people. I mean, it trips me out to disgust American white people look at Russians with, and I'm like, you guys are exactly the fucking same.
You know what? That's how somebody invented fucking like Brazzers, like the porn site. They were like Brazilian, fucking Russian, Brazilian.
No, I didn't know he's Brazilian, huh?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
So my Brazilian fucking Russian compadre,
Portuguese.
yeah, he fucking hits me up last weekend, and he goes, dude, have you seen the review on Glassdoor? For those of you who don't know, Glassdoor is a site where you can review employers, and the employers can't take it down. Like, they cannot remove reviews.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, they can't do shit about it, right?
Now let me tell you Let me tell you something about that as being a fucking employer. Fuck fucking Glassdoor, because the shittiest.
Hey, just don't be a shit employer.
Hey, shitty employees leave shitty reviews.
Yeah.
Hey, if I'm a shit employer, a good employee will just go get another fucking job. That's how it works. If you were a shit,
That's not really how
it really is.
No.
I've seen it.
Let's disagree to disagree and say that I'm right, because I'm an employee, and how
was your review on Glassdoor?
I don't.
Because you're a good employee. You just proved my fucking point.
No, because I'm bigger than that.
That's what I'm saying. You're a good employee. I just proved my point. Thanks for proving my point for me.
But
Perry Mason,
the previous employees,
Matlock,
that are not shit employees, they still can leave reviews.
They can.
And be very tactful about them.
They can.
So
I hated Bob.
Bob. There's always a Bob.
I wanted Bob to suck my ass. That's why I leave him my review. I think Bob fucking sucks.
I'm gonna leave a review on your fucking company website now and say, Bob can fucking suck my ass. That's why I left.
Man, you go ahead and leave a review. I'm taking all comers, motherfucker. Hey,
anyway,
please, you
back
really,
to me.
Do you really want the full flex? Leave me a bad review.
So
you will look.
We got a limited amount of time. Let's get back to my story.
I will give you the goddamn URL if you want to go to my website and give me a review.
Oh, fucking Christ.
There you go. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Glass whore. You said glass whore? Is that the glass whore? The Cinderella theory?
Cinderella's fucking
the Cinderella
aunt.
theory.
Anyway, so Andre hits me up and he goes, "Did you see this review on Glassdoor?" And I said, "No." Why? And he goes, "You gotta fucking check this out."
Yeah, because I read Glassdoor as soon as I get up every morning.
So I popped by his house because I was waiting on you. I forgot you were not going to be here on Sunday because you had fucking errands to run, right? And so
last Sunday?
That was last week. Anyway,
last Sunday I was in mourning. Goddamn,
that's
what
fair.
a fucking dick.
Yeah, anyway. So.
Sorry, I have all the sound effects.
I totally forgot about that. Hey, my bad. That was my bad. That's fucked up. And I don't admit that's my bad often.
There's still wet tissue in my fucking front room. But thank you.
Anyway.
Thank you. And anybody who didn't offer a fucking condolence, hey, I'll stand up so you can see my penis that you need to suck.
Anyway, so I popped by Andre's house and I read this fucking review on Glassdoor. And I'm like, holy shit. Like, after reading this, anybody who has any semblance of who people are in this organization knows exactly who the fuck they're talking about in this. Like, I'll give you an example. This cat goes, well, unless you're in the cool club and smoke weed with the MSP lead, you're likely to get fired.
What's MSP?
Like a team on that, yeah. And I'm like,
most social person?
I'm like, holy shit. Anybody who knows anything about this company knows exactly who the fuck he's talking about without naming him. So this whole thing goes down the list
is it like man so pussy?
Right. So this whole thing is
episode, man
is
so
fucking
pussy.
tactfully like sprung on these people to where if you know anything about them or you're a vendor or a potential customer, you know exactly who the fuck they're talking about. And it goes into immoral and potentially illegal actions that may happen if you choose to work at this company.
So it's a full snitch job. Just a
Full fucking snitch job.
I mean, like, why didn't you just go to police snitch job?
Yeah. And so I didn't reveal this to Andre before I read this, but over the last week, I still talked to some people there, and they were like, yo, this, the boss has been talking mad shit about you and Esteban. And now I know why, because he probably thinks that review's from me. And I don't write shit because I don't give a fuck. Like you told me I was getting laid off. I had a job 20 minutes later. Like that's it.
Yeah.
And so I didn't give a fuck. But
That's what you told your last girlfriend too?
Yeah, exactly. And she left the money on the dresser and she fucking took a hike. No, but I couldn't fucking believe that, dude. And he's like, dude, don't say anything because he doesn't want to get in trouble. And I'm like, he doesn't even fucking work there anymore.
There's anything about that.
He left there a year about who it is because I know who it is that wrote it. And so I'm like, he left there a year ago. They can't do shit.
Are you going to snitch?
Me? Fuck no.
But
I don't care.
You know who wrote it, but it wasn't you.
Yeah, it wasn't me. But the fact that my boss is still talking shit, my old boss still talking shit a month after I left, that's why. He probably thinks that shit's me.
I know my last boss was talking shit for a while. I didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, really.
But I mean, that's the thing. I'm like,
hey,
bitch, shot across the bow.
You know, I have to say, it really feels good when your old boss worries about you. When you're sitting there giving
he worries about your well-being.
You're sitting here giving a fuck because I really pissed you off because I left for greener and better things. And then, my last boss was like, oh, yeah, this is success. Bitch, you ain't showing us how to get here, but you'll have us out to your fucking mansion all the time. Give us all these tips and books and shit about being successful, but hey. No, I'm not gonna show you how to. I'm not gonna show you how to fucking pull a scam like me and get millions
and get loot.
I mean, when you got a 5-stall garage, bitch, you fucking made it, and then I'm over here making the same thing as a McDonald's fucking manager. I think I'm not one of those motherfuckers like NBA players. Well, I deserve half the money. No, but bitch, I deserve a couple bucks more.
But dude, I know you said you appreciate that the old boss cared about you, but what happens when they care a little too much? Like, I think about that. I think about how, like, if this motherfucker cared a little too much.
What's caring too much?
Well, I mean, take, for example, this church down in Portland. Check this out.
Follow up on a story we brought to you last week about a church in southeast Portland allowing people to camp on their property, creating safety and cleanliness concerns amongst surrounding neighborhoods. Fox 12's Connor McCarthy went back to the church today and told us how some in the congregation are feeling about the camp.
They're not feeling that shit.
Being here on Tuesday, some of the campers have left the parking lot. But
Connor!
As you can see here behind me, there is still a lot of garbage on site. I spoke to one man who volunteers at the church.
See, that's why you can't have people over.
His feelings about allowing people to camp on the property. For him, he'd like to see something change.
I can remember when this place was clean as a piano.
Roy Burge has been a member of the Montebello United Methodist Church congregation for 6 decades. He says there was a time when tents, garbage, and vandalism didn't exist on his church's property.
How do you do that to a fucking church?
What's happening here? And
I just gotta say, how do you do that to a fucking church?
Now hold on.
No, hold on. How do you do that to a fucking church?
Cleanliness is next to godliness, first of all. And second of all, what happened to turning the other cheek, motherfucker?
Why? Turn
the other cheek!
Why do you break a window? Why, I'm trying to figure out, why do you break a window in a fucking church? Hey,
you're
know what?
Homeless. You don't have shit else to do besides fucking break a window.
Oh,
and you're in Portland. The police aren't going to do shit.
Let's see what else.
They're breaking windows that I've replaced, and that's not an easy job because they're stained glass windows.
Burge understands the harm of allowing an unsupervised camp to exist on private property.
It just bothers me that they turn up my church after all these.
Fuck them. Hey, you know what? I don't even fuck with your version of Jesus or whatever the fuck you do, because me and you don't go to church together. And it's not a black church, white church thing. But how do you fuck up a fucking church? I mean, God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. And then you want to go fuck up his church.
You know what I think? I think old fucking Sling Blade here should just take his fucking gardening tools and his window repair drill and go to town on these motherfuckers.
I think he should get busy with a 12 gauge. I honestly think he should just show up.
He should just show up and just start blasting.
That's how you did it in the good old days. If motherfuckers camped out next to your shit, you came up in the middle of the night, popped off a couple rounds, they run. Seriously, if
then you have a whole menagerie of new shit.
And then if you showed up there every night and popped off a 12 gauge a couple times, motherfuckers would get to stepping. Cause you see when they tried to play like classical music in front of Fred Meyers. They pissed off all the neighbors. Homeless people were like, "Fuck it, my life's bad enough."
Dude, there's a stark difference between this guy could probably do that. He could probably start popping off fucking 12 gauge rounds in Portland, and the cops wouldn't even show up.
Hold on.
You fucking hold on. What are we holding on for?
The fucker paused on me. God damn it! You can't have shit nice nowadays. I don't even know which keyboard I'm using.
Fucking Christ. What paused on you?
I forgot to.
What paused?
The computer went to sleep. I forgot to tell the motherfucker not to go to sleep.
Years. It's a nice community here, and a lot of people just.
Hey, let me clarify something, Clarence. It's Felony fucking Flats. So don't go. It's a nice community here.
No, listen. I'm with you on this whole 12 gauge thing. I'm kind of stuck on this because you can't do that in Washington. You can't do that at all. In Oregon, you could buck like fucking 5 12 gauge shots and nobody'd bat an eye. But I'll tell you what, I show up an hour early for work to run before my shift.
Hold on, let me finish.
No, the video's done. We know what the fuck is going on.
Since I last visited the church last week, tents, cars,
Nobody
and garbage had
cares.
been cleared from the parking lot. This is what it looked like just a few
Nobody
days
cares
ago.
about your fucking rapid fire talking reporter.
A double axle trailer out of here so it could be towed.
Ooh.
They won't tow them.
Crucial
in
information.
the parking lot.
No, I'll tell you for real. Number one, don't interrupt when Connor's talking.
Jesus Christ, dude.
And
sorry, what is fucking Billy Bob Thornton gonna come fucking kill me with a
and the chick that's hosting the show, she makes Channel 12 worth tuning into.
Yeah, she'd do her hair once in a while.
See, that's the good part. What do they call that she's wearing? What do they call that?
I can't say it because it'll offend your religious beliefs.
No, what is it called? It's there's an actual name for it, not Muslim chick attire. You know, there's an actual fucking name for this motherfucker. Whatever the fuck you
not Muslim chick attire.
Hey, I'm racially sensitive. Yes.
Oh fucking
But
Christ.
no. I see. I mean, look, she got her makeup done, and like I don't gotta worry about the bitch's fucking hair. It's cool.
Well, and Muslim girls are typically freaks in bed. So
I see. I don't know. I don't know. I did not. Oh, that's not Punjab. That's something else. Okay, so I was going to say I did Punjab, but so I don't know. But that's a totally different thing. But no, see, I don't know. I because I mean, if I go by youth group, then Christian chicks are freaks too.
Yeah, 99%.
99% of you fucking bitches are freaks. So
they deserve a bigger round of applause than that.
That's all I got.
Oh well, fuck it. There you go, bitches.
Oh,
bunch of hookers and cocaine.
There
we go.
Close enough.
Okay, so as you were sitting there masturbating in your car, what happened?
Are we good?
Yeah.
Can I fucking get this off my chest?
Did you hear that fucking intro? Did you hear that fucking intro?
Yes, I heard
Then proceed, motherfucker. Proceed.
No, so I get to work an hour early.
Why?
Because I run before work.
Oh.
And so I'm sitting in my car. I lean the seat back a little bit. I got the heater going. I'm just chilling. And I'm playing a game on my phone, just not paying attention. And so I hear this fucking knocking at my passenger window.
He's like, who the fuck is this?
Yeah. And I look over and I see a fucking badge and it's a cop attire. And so I'm like, what the hell? And so without thinking, I kind of just lean over, crack the door. I'm like, what's up? And he's like, are you homeless? And I went, excuse me? He goes, are you living out of your car? And he starts like,
excuse me, sir. Excuse me. It's unhoused. It is officially unhoused.
Yeah, fuck your social justice bullshit. Anyway, so he goes, well, yeah, are you living out of your car? And for those of you who can't see, he makes the hand motion like Vanna White.
Hey,
like
if you can move that up a little bit. See, you see there's a camera there? There
you go.
Oh, wow. He's going to be on fucking Swan Lake next week.
Yeah. So he makes the motion of like,
motherfucker,
look at your fucking car. Yeah. There's shit in your car. And I'm like, my first thought was like, Jesus Christ, if a cop is fucking telling me my car's dirty, I need to clean this fucking thing
I know, because that motherfucker just stepped out with a fucking dozen donuts falling out the fucking car.
Right? And so...
and we didn't call him a pig. So there you go.
So
because again,
that's not the end of this interaction. I'm like, no, I work right there. And he goes, oh, okay. Well, I just picked up a bunch of transient garbage in this back parking lot back here, so I just wanted to make sure that you weren't living out of your car. And I'm like, no. Again, I work right there.
And you're very sure he didn't say, I just picked up some trannies here last week, and I was wondering if you want to play.
At 7 in the morning?
Hey, people,
you're right.
People fuck when they want to fuck.
That's fair.
That's just the thing of it.
And so I go, no, I work right there. And he goes, right where? And I'm like pointing at the fucking sign for my building. I'm like, right there.
Boy, I was expecting you to work right here.
Yeah, that's probably what he wanted. And so I'm like, he asked me like 3 or 4 times. He's like, right where? And I'm like, acting like he's a fucking moron.
Do you know what goes in the donut hole?
Yeah, right?
Do you know?
And so I'm sitting there. I'm like, I work at PNT right fucking there. And he goes, okay, have a good day. And just walks off. This motherfucker. No. It's not done. Oh, so fresh. It's not done.
What?
This motherfucker.
What did I do?
This motherfucker.
I switched the camera to you.
This motherfucker left my door open when he walked off. He left it open. It's fucking raining outside. You fucking prick. I'm never answering the fucking door or window to you cunts again. He left the fucking door open.
You know, he probably broke his taillight and left a condom on broke a taillight, left a condom on your truck with his number in it. Yeah, he probably did that too. Shit.
No, I don't have a broken taillight. Who the fuck leaves the goddamn door open? I was nice enough to open it.
I think my version of the story actually makes more sense.
How does that make more sense?
Hey, he's like, scored with a tranny here last week. Wanted to see what's up with you.
Oh, fucking Christ, dude. What is with you and trannies? You can't... First of all, according to your social justice wokeness, well, we're not in Portland,
I'm not woke. I'm not
so
woke.
you can fucking say whatever you want.
I'm not woke.
I don't know.
I'm not woke. Okay.
You're not woke? Are you asleep?
I'm not woke.
Well, can I fucking go home and go to sleep now?
All right, we can do that.
All right. Oh, so you already know, so it's about that time to go. Ladies and gentlemen, our sounds are back. Sounds from an ancient past. That is the Hype Podcast.
Oh, you want to do that? You want to do that?
Don't you dare fucking miss another episode, you sons of bitches.
Hey.
I'll find you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Hype Podcast. I'm the host with her name.
Yes, to be named.
That's me. We talk about everything.
This is the intro, not the exit, you asshole. Where's
Where's
it time to go?
Nobody ever hears this shit.
Where is it time to go?
I don't want another copyright strike.
I want it's time to go.
Hey, you know what? It's not on there. So if you'd like to sing it yourself.
You fucking sing it.
I can't sing it.
Jesus Christ.
If
one of you can sing It's Time to Go for us, send us a fucking recording. Donate to our Patreon. We'll love you for like 20 minutes. Or however long it takes him to finish. Stare longingly into your eyes. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Hype Podcast. I'm the host and no name.
My name is Oh So Fresh. I do this weekly, bi-weekly, whatever the fucking fuck.
Not just Oh So Fresh, Oh So Fresh.
Yeah, fucking fuck you. You have to excuse me. I just want to say this. I was a bit fucking rushed, and there is no assistance when it comes to doing this. There ain't no. I mean, goddamn it, it's a tough day.
Hey, we did it. We powered through. We did 30 minutes with me and you and me, full of glee.
If this motherfucker does not get up and make me a goddamn sandwich, I'm gonna have a fucking problem. If I went 30 minutes power with you. So I'm gonna get out of here. I still haven't felt Bill O'Reilly yet.
Fuck it! We'll do it live!
And we're out. Here, take a look at that trash. Take a look at all that fucking trash. You like trash?
It's the best damn podcast ever. His name oh so fresh, he's clever. We make you laugh, we are insane. That's why the host has no name.